Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the Parenting with Love podcast, and today I want to talk about something that I've mentioned in my previous videos, which is how to practice quick comebacks. And I want to talk about it in a different light today. I think the last time I spoke about it, I was talking about how because we're on a journey, we're on a journey to getting better. There's really no perfection in that sense, and so because we're humans, we make mistakes. Sometimes we decide, oh, I don't want to yell at my child, and maybe we're out of stress, we're tired. We tend to do the things that we don't want to do. And in that video I talked about how we need to practice quick comebacks. So I used the example of a basketball match, like when probably a player plays the ball or throws the ball into the net and it doesn't enter the net. Like, he doesn't stop and say, oh no, I failed. He just continues playing the game. Right? So basically that message was, even if you think that, oh, this is what I want to do, I don't want to yell at my child, and then I yell, don't stay there. Don't condemn yourself. Be kind to yourself. This is the Parenting with Love podcast, and 1 Corinthians 13 says, love is patient and love is kind. I found that it also means being kind to ourselves, being patient with ourselves. Like, we are also on this journey. Like, be kind to yourself, but much more, don't stay there. The Bible says the righteous man falls 7 times, and rises again. Like, don't stay there, because the devil may want to make you feel bad, to condemn you, to make you feel like, oh, you're a bad parent, you failed, and so there's no use. I remember when I started this journey, because I was so eager to get it right. I was just always obsessed with myself. Anytime I just did those same things I didn't want to do, and then it kept on. It was like a cycle of negative beating myself down, and and it didn't give me energy to rise up again, right? But when I realized that it's okay, sometimes you'll make mistakes, there'll be slips, you yell, you do this, but don't think that that's the end of it, right? You can, in fact, it's actually a wonderful opportunity to teach our children how to come back from making mistakes, because the truth is, mistakes are part of life. And so apologizing, and so what I talked about in the previous video was, you can always go back and correct. Okay, this is what I did the other time, let me go back and, oh, I'm sorry I yelled at you, I lost my temper, I did this. Or next time we can decide to do another thing. But today I just want to add something to that, to what I just said now about, yes, if you make a mistake, don't stay there, learn from it. Think about it. What happened now? What just happened now? Do a daily audit. That's how to grow. Do a daily audit. Oh, why did I yell now? It may be a different reason from why you yelled 10 minutes ago, because the things that we do, and they are indicators for us to know what's going on our inside. It helps us to understand ourselves. It helps us to understand, what are my triggers, why is this thing triggering me? And it's not just enough to say, oh, this is my trigger. We need to dig deep and say, why is this thing a trigger? Is there a belief system I have that I need to work on? Do I believe that, oh, maybe the way I was brought up, or maybe children are meant to be seen and not heard? If we don't ask ourselves these questions, there's no way we'll be able to question the things that we believe, because most times we function based on what we believe, and sometimes these beliefs are not correct. They are not based on the truth, right? So let's do that continuous audit on a daily basis. Now, I want to end with this. Apart from saying, oh, I just did this and I'm going back to correct what I did, we can also stop in the middle of what we're doing. And what do I mean by this? So maybe I'm yelling right now, and then I realize, oh, I'm actually yelling, or I'm stressed, or this is happening. We can actually, I know that sometimes that pride that, I'm the adult here, may not make us want to stop, but we can actually stop at any point in the process of what we are doing, right? So maybe I've already said something that isn't nice, or I'm yelling, and then my brain tells me, oh baby, you are yelling, I can actually stop there and say, you know what, mommy is quite upset right now and I need to calm down. I'm sorry I yelled. I'm not meant to do that. Can we do this again? Or can we start again? Or can we come back to this? Or let me calm down a little bit and I'll address this, So it's possible to actually stop in the middle of what you're doing. And so today's charge is for us to practice. If you notice, I said the word practice stopping in the middle of whatever it is we're doing. Let me explain why this is important. Because life is about habits, right? So if we're already used to like yelling, the only way to get like a new habit is to practice that new habit. Now, if for example I yell at my child and then I say, oh no, I feel bad about that, but I don't practice doing the right thing, I'll just keep on feeling bad, but I'll never get to a place where I now practice doing the right thing and get used to that new habit till I starve the old one. So it's important that we practice the new habit of talking to our children respectfully, right? Acting when we are not upset. So this may not always be practical. Like sometimes you may just lose it, but once you are aware of what you're doing, you can actually stop at that moment, right? And if possible, correct it. Say, oh no, I shouldn't talk to you like that. That's not a respectful way of talking to you. I'm sorry I did that. I was upset. Mommy needs to calm down. I'll come back to this. This doesn't mean you're letting the child get away with things. It's just going to give you time to calm down, to process that thing through the eyes of a calm mind. And when you process it, then you can then do what you're meant to do. So is there something that I need to teach my child? Is there a consequence that needs to, is there something you've agreed on prior to that, that doesn't need to cause strife or make your child feel less human? I don't know if that made any sense. Okay, so please, if you got anything from that, I'll really love to hear your thoughts. Please share your lessons in the comments, and I'll see you guys next week. Please like this video, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you guys. See you. Bye.